the Vernix Pepsi Arena. Saturday afternoon matchup. Alexandria Cardinals come to town to face off against the Sartell Sabres. Welcome everyone. My name's Adam Daniels. We'll bring the content to you today via Bitstream Productions on YouTube. One in several meetings this year for the Cardinals and the Sabres. The Sabres will start with Parker Comstock, Billy Vogt, and Brandon Janu at forwards. And they'll put Tommy Frankie and Casey Hansen on the back end. Quentin Sigurdsson to shore things up between the pipes. We'll get all the Cardinals ready here. So we're set to drop the puck. Sabres today going with two centers, so Billy Vogt and Lucas Smith will be out there every other shift, sometimes even double shifting with the extra set of wings with Elliot Testa and Parker McCabe. Hansen on the retrieval. Gets slowed down a bit by the Cardinals. Makes a no-look pass to his wing here. And the puck will cross ice. Waved off on the icing. Janu goes in for the body. Misses a little bit. Comstock on his off wing. Slips and falls. McCabe with a left side shot there. Goaltender gets it right at the last second. If he doesn't, that's a goal. Great shot. Smith dumps it back in. Hankmeyer and Smith chase. Cardinals a little flustered early on, so they'll choose just to take an icing call. Hopefully the Sabres can take advantage of some road legs here. Alexandria making the trip down just about an hour. Get out of the car, you're not always moving the quickest. Vogt, Nolan Smith, and Hankmeyer. Nice poke check at the blue line. And the puck gets knocked out of play. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Testa scraps it off the wall. He'll pull forward. McCabe grinds in the corner, but gives it up ultimately. Sigurdsson takes his first shot. Easily steers it into the corner. Covered by the Sabres. Driving up is Vogt. Vogt with some wide stick handling. Drags it in, little sauce pass all the way across the net. Tessa and McCabe, they couldn't find the handle on it. McCabe with a solid shoulder. And here we go. Stretch pass for Parker Comstock. Can he finish? No. Stick checked at the end before he could get a handle to get something towards the net. Smith battles along the wall. And Comstock dumps his player. Alexandria back across. Mason Locke, number 11 for the Alexandria Cardinals, gets it in but ends up cycling right back out. So Comstock looks to pressure. Carter Johnson looking for the Traditional D to wing pass. Wasn't home there. Tommy Frankie a little bit fortunate there. Dumped his player in front of the net as the puck was passing through. Sometimes refs will identify that as an interference call. Chip pass a little too far ahead for Nolan Smith. Fresh ice makes that puck skim all the way across the goal line. For the icing. And we'll reset with the defensive zone face-off for the Bantam A Sartell Sabres. Frankie battles. Batted away by Casey Hansen. He keeps everybody out of trouble. Henkemeyer on the chase. Slows things down for the rest of the forecheck to get in. And Smith will touch it for the offsides. So not a lot of connected passes early on. One pass and a lot of skating trying to connect here. Sabres got a couple of shots through already. Smith will win the draw back. Try to get it deep, but it ends up on Alexandria's stick. And back in we go. Tommy Frankie cycles it around. McCabe using his body. Tries to get it to Testa. Via Lucas Smith. No such luck there. Alexandria's Henry Ramsdorff drives in. Solid shot on Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson squared up to the shot the whole time. Steers it to the corner. Smith cycles it around for McCabe. He'll look to sauce it through to Testa. Somewhat of an ill-advised pass. He tried passing it through somebody. And ends up being a 1-on-4 with a possible shot on goal. So Hansen extends it for McCabe again. Nice neutral zone regroup for the Cardinals. Mason Locke battles along the board for Alexandria, trying to get it inside and get it deep. Teddy McCabe flies it wide. Janu can't quite handle it, so he'll have the puck bounce back off the wall. Another stretch play. A little slow on the puck support here. Defenseman going slow. Forward comes in slower behind him. And they're fortunate to get Comstock on a one-on-one battle here. Boat tries chipping it in. Really need to send this back to your own defenseman here and get it out of that jam. Tough as a hockey player to back away though. And regroup. So there's our first D-to-D pass tonight. Johnson slings it over to McCabe. Johnson tries banking it off of Gavin Henkemeyer, who blocks his own shot. So early play a little sloppy for both sides. Smith ends up losing it to his own skater. So Carter Johnson trying to find something. This is a time when defensemen find themselves trying to bang it up the short wall. And they keep stuffing the play back. And they end up creating a turnover. And that's exactly what happened there. So the defensemen need to square up, transition backwards, and pull the puck back to create some time and space and find some other wing or somebody in the middle instead of jamming up the short board. So Alexandria deposits one on a nice quick little 2-on-1 play. Sigurdsson hung out to dry. Nice give and go. Got to tip your cap to Alexandria on that one. It looked as if the first 7-8 minutes for the Sabres were trying to be the more physical team, which I think in reality they're more of a puck-moving speed team. So when you try and be somebody you're not, a lot of times bad things happen. So hopefully they can settle down and get back to their own game. Good high cycling by Alexandria here. Sabres having a tough time getting out of their own zone. Testa will bat it down. It won't make it for the icing, so Comstock on the forecheck. Stretch pass for Alexandria, and they'll look to get a fresh 5. Carter Johnson on the retrieval. Take the easy pass to your wing. And for whatever reason, the Sabres keep going wide side with these passes. They get picked off, they get tipped, slows down momentum. They should gain the red line and try and get the puck deep and use their speed to get behind the defenders. McCabe wins the battle along the wall, but still can't get it off the short side. It'll bounce out of play. So the guests from Alexandria take a middle of the period lead 1-0 on somewhat of an innocuous play through the neutral zone. But tip your cap to Alexandria with a smooth transition. Got the 2-on-1 and they finish the play. So we'll see what Smith and Hankemeyer can pull together here as a forward group. Frankie and Casey Hansen playing a little tight on the blue line. As long as they're keeping an eye on the gap control, they're doing a good job. But if they let Alexandria get behind them with easy chip passes off the boards, or allow the stretch pass through the wing on the wide side, they're going to be on the back check right away. So Smith will go in the forecheck. Just try and slow him down a little bit just to get the other 4 Sabres out there. Volt recovers. Nice stick check here, so they'll battle. Small area game here. McCabe, nice agility play there. Fell down, still had the wherewithal to keep an eye on the puck. Knew he had something wide side, so he just slapped it over there, and lo and behold, there's a wing that can make a play on it. So they hold the zone. Good job by Johnson here. Vogt on the tail end of a long shift here. The centers are going to have to keep an eye on their ice time and their shift length. So the game's first penalty goal will go to the Alexandria Cardinals. Number 11, Mason Block. So this could be a good time for the Sabres to calm down, work the puck, get shots on goal, drive the net. Definitely on the power play, you got to have urgency though. You cannot let loose pucks just sit and expect someone else to get it for you. You have an extra skater, so you need to outman the puck until you come up with it. After that, it's a ton of foot movement. So I know a lot of folks still aren't used to it from watching pro hockey and college hockey, but at the youth level you cannot ice the puck when you're on the penalty kill. And the idea behind that is that they want to develop puck possession and create more scoring opportunities on both ends. In fact, you'll see a lot of teams give up more shorthanded goals. I believe the stats will show that. So that's why we had the face-off back in Alex's zone. Hansen's got to retrieve, but he's got an extra man. He's just got to control the puck and find it. Comstock gets it bounced off his skate. He's got to wait. Delivers it to Hansen, who snaps it on net. So McCabe back to Hansen again. Little net front present there. Parker McCabe gets dumped in front. He's a big body. Comstock gets it back to the point here. Trying to run a little give and go play out top. Here's that foot movement piece. You got to get moving. Make the Alex players shift. Make them move one way so you can slide the puck the opposite way. Sabres work it low here. Back again for Hansen. He goes to the left side of the net. Just misses. Teddy McCabe will cycle it back low here. Comstock. Nice little give and go. Kind of an odd angle shot there. A little too tight. Not sure what they were going for there. So this will be a McCabe to McCabe stretch pass. Teddy to Parker. Elliot Teste in trying to force. Tommy Frankie steps in with a body. Puck still slips through for Alex. Left in the slot here, so McCabe gets ran into. He's a little shaken up on the play. Somewhat of a defenseless hit there. And the Sabres' first power play with a couple of okay shots, but nothing too dangerous. .146 will reset from the Sabres side of the neutral zone. Alex just slightly offside. Sliding in. Lucas Smith on the pursuit. Passes him off to his defenseman. Teddy McCabe reels it rink wide, trying to get something more of an area pass. You see a lot of passes that travel a whole 70, 80 feet, and the whole idea is just to throw a puck and create a one-on-one race for your teammate. And a lot of times you're betting on the fact that your teammate that's skating forward against somebody else that may be skating backwards is going to win that race because the defender's got a transition and you pick up a step or two. Comstock on a solid back check. Good effort. Frankie turns and wheels. Nice escape move there. The full head of steam. Let's see if he can get it in deep. Nice pass across. Gets to Hansen. Shot on goal. Hits a goaltender right in the chest. No rebound. But a little bit of momentum there. Excellent choices by Frankie, just taking what he had. Drive the puck in, force the defenders to play you. And that should open up ice behind you as you take it. Comstock turns and wheels. He protects, gets pushed into the boards there. Billy Vogt tries cycling it low, no one home. Frankie, another deft little play right at the red line. Forwards can't handle it though. But no harm done. So the Sabres down 1 goal after the first period. Really having a hard time picking up their momentum, connecting on some plays. So we'll hope to build that. Maybe move away from some of the physical play and look for the speed play, find skating lanes, put pucks where your teammates can win them. Want to have a quick thanks here to our friends at Sartell Pediatrics. They've stepped up, helped out our friends at Bitstream Productions to allow us to have a ton of fun doing this, producing youth hockey for everybody to go back and watch. I think the kids are especially lucky. They have all their highlights on the internet now. I think when I played Bantams, there was no such thing as the internet. Appreciate everybody keeping up online. Love to see that. For everybody that's not, you can always go back in and log in. YouTube.com, search for Bitstream Productions and start scrolling through dates and games. I know the players love to do it. Moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunts and uncles. Okay, period of the long change. Period 2 from Burnix Pepsi. Smith, Henkemeyer and Smith to start out the second period. A throw by Alexandria. I wouldn't say that was a hand pass, that was a throw. So Henkemeyer gets it in deep. Solid stick work by Alexandria to hoist that stick. Lucas Smith cycles it back down. We'll have another Alexandria penalty for high sticking. So back to the power play we go. Let's hope for some shots inside the 45-foot range. Looking for the Sabres when they get control of this puck to have constant foot movement. Power play positions are fluid in that you catch a pass, you need to keep moving because you create your own passing lanes, and as long as you're moving, your teammates are. Things can change in a flat second. Create a good scoring opportunity without having to shoot the puck from far away. So Testa will collect, uses his momentum, but this will end up back to Alexandria and they'll flip it up and out. So flip back in by the Sabres. And there's 4 Sabres and 2 Cardinals. Testa comes out with a shot. Gets that one through the net, but he's still got to chase it back down. Billy Vogt switching from center to the point on this power play. He recovers inside the red line, so he just tries to play it in deep. Sabres are going to try and get fresh group out there. Janu on the pressure, big hit. Alexandria asks for it, and they'll get it. So Janu will go to the box for boarding. And a boarding call. So we got a 2-minute minor. And also a misconduct for boarding. So not quite sure what the ref's seen there. So the scoreboard has the penalties on the wrong sides, but that's okay. We'll keep it straight for you up here. So a little 4-on-4 action here for a little bit. Comstock drags through. Nice shot. Goes cross body. Tries to get the goaltender shuffling with him. Comstock moved to the left. Tried throwing it back to the right. Nice glove save by the Alexandria goaltender. So in typical Bantam-like fashion, we got to sort through a ton of penalties, find a way to score some goals without tiring everybody out. But 4-on-4 may play to the Sabres' advantage here. So Vogt gets it back out. McCabe gets it all the way through. So it's a shot on goal. Didn't have any net front presence. Alexandria goalie comes out and cuts the angle off. So takes away that opportunity nicely. So back again for Vogt, Teston, Johnson, and McCabe. McCabe zings one high, but Johnson's able to hold. Billy Vogt trying to use some puck protection. Turn his back to the defender. Gets dumped, but he'll try again here. So now the Sabres will start on the kill and squeak it out here. Vogt goes off without a stick. And a little bit of sloppy play by both sides. Can't get too many connecting passes again. So we're skating back and forth. Trading off offensive zone faceoffs. So Frankie and Hansen on the back end for the Sabres. Frankie with a nice block, good stick position. Sabres get fortunate. Alexandria whiffs on a pass in the slot. And we're back to full strength. So Henkemeyer comes out. Good angle taken by Casey Hansen. Frankie will tip it up. Sabres just trying to chip it up and out, relieve the pressure a little bit. And here we go. Fast developing 2-on-1. That stretch play we talked about. Smith couldn't get any sauce on it. Defender had his stick all the way down the ice. Just get it up and in, up a couple inches, and away he goes. Been a great scoring opportunity. Hansen will dump it in. Get a couple of fresh forwards in D. Sure looks like we're playing with warm pucks tonight, as these things are bouncing all over. Either team not really carrying it very smooth. So the misconduct kind of goofs the lines up a little bit for the Sabres. As now we have Comstock and Parker McCabe as line mates. But in the end, it shouldn't really matter. These guys play enough hockey together that whoever's on either side of the wing, it shouldn't matter. So McCabe will try and recover, create his own breakout there. Billy Vogt didn't see what he liked, so makes a wise choice and just keeps it in the corner. Which a lot of people don't understand. No sense winging the puck all the way around and giving up possession just because you feel pressure right there. Sometimes breakouts mean patience. So McCabe will get it deep. He's got a little 2-on-1 for Comstock. Comstock just zings over his stick. Now Billy Vogt looking to dump in. He wants to get off. So McCabe and Comstock 2-on-2 down low. Can't quite come up with it. Smith will go back. Hansen throws the puck to the wide side, trying to get somebody loose over there. Frankie with the chip. This will end up for Gavin Henkemeyer if he can brace in. Little incidental contact, both players go down. Good choice by the referee just to keep his arm down. Testa playing like a heavyweight. He goes in, plays the body. Nice play by Hansen just to chip it in. Tommy Frankie's radar went off though, so he stepped in right away. And the loose puck gets picked up by Alexandria, zinged off the crossbar. Now I think if you ask any goaltender, they'll tell you they played the angle absolutely perfect if that's where the puck hits. And ironically does not count as a shot on goal. I believe the rule book states the puck has to have a chance to go in. If it hits the post, it technically never had a chance to go in. So good job, Quentin Sigurdsson. Keeps the game 1-0. Not by much. I would say Alexandria's got a few more quality chances than the Sabres, even though I would give the Sabres the nod on puck possession. So interesting how that works out. Quick shot. Sigurdsson keeps it outside. Good stick by Parker Comstock. Or excuse me, McCabe, to get in the shooting lane there and disrupt that shot. Alexandria just getting the handle on things under the dots. Great opportunities. Alexandria's Bryson Berg giving the Sabres some fits. So good zone time for the Cardinals. Thankfully, Sigurdsson hangs on to it to get a whistle. Another nice block. Casey Hansen, through a period and a half, having a solid game, as well as Tommy Frankie. This defensive pairing's been pretty stout. but they need some help on the breakouts here. Thankfully, an offsides, and they'll get a chance to reset. So the Sabres playing with a little bit of jumbled lines. They already were rolling 2 centers through 3 lines, and now down a forward due to the boarding call. Now just choosing to flip it in, direct towards the net, trying to win a race to the puck. So here's a face-off win. Nice shot. Good net front presence. Testa there. Teddy McCabe sliding it through. It's about the perfect height shot. You get the goaltender to go down. If they can't handle it, it creates a rebound, and with their pads, knee pads stuck on the ice, they really can't react very well. So here's a bump 2-on-1. Can't connect. Just slips over the stick of Nick Peterson from Alexandria. So good puck race here. Good job by Parker McCabe to save the icing. And this will give him some zone time to try and work with. So it looks like the Sabres working with a little bit of a conservative 2-1-2 forecheck. Get burned a little bit. Testa steps in high and the puck just squirts by him. Big save by Sigurdsson. Thankfully that rebound hopped over the Alexandria Cardinal stick. But they're able to maintain possession. Carter Johnson slides it out for Billy Vogt. Vogt tries throwing it wide side. Hit that top right corner. But a shot on goal is the best play in hockey, and when you miss it, that's why. It's an easy breakout for Alexandria. Sabres in the last 5 minutes just spending entirely too much time in their own zone. We'll take an icing here as Testa zings one off the boards. Classic case of catching the pass, taking 1-2 strides, getting across the red line, dumping it in, and maintaining momentum into the offensive zone. But instead, we're back with an icing. So Nolan Smith lines around the wall. He's going to try and work to get it out. We got too many forwards standing at the blue line. Too much real estate behind him, which opens things up for the Cardinals. Nice redirection. And a classic case of the forwards caught out well beyond the top of the circle. Puck gets worked low, even though Alexandria whiffs on the first opportunity. They take advantage of it. Nice redirection across the other side of the net. And for the second time tonight, Sigurdsson hung out to dry. 2-0 Alexandria. Tommy Frankie just couldn't get back in time. Leaning too far one way, and with not enough forwards back to deflect those passes out top. Turned into an easy one for Alex. So you got to tip your cap to the Alexandria Cardinals today. There's been few opportunities for both sides, but they've cashed in on a 2-on-1. And the defensive zone coverage fails for the Sabres. With all forwards caught beyond the dots, they work the puck low and they get a nice redirection pass to the backside. Essentially a little 2-on-1 play down low. Too many deflections here. Thankfully, Carter Johnson out to play deflects that puck just wide of the net. Otherwise, we'd have a 3-goal lead here for the Cardinals. Who have some mounting confidence with a 2-goal lead. 2:45 before the intermission. And it looks as if the Sabres are just looking to hang on. Alexandria wisely just keeping the puck deep, forcing the Sabres to continually break out. And if they can't do that, they're just getting free pucks from the wings along the boards. So Smith and Testing on the forecheck. Nice shoulder by Tommy Frankie. Casey Hansen collects. He looks short side. Everyone leaving the zone, but no one looking for the pass. Alexandria zings it wide. Nick Peterson. Gavin Henkemeyer to pinch there. Puck already played back below for Hansen. And Lucas Smith will send it all the way down for Henkemeyer. No icing, one off an Alexandria stick. Good job by Henkemeyer to play the body first, protect that puck. Testa looking to play the body, just can't move everybody off the puck. But got to admire the effort. So the Sabres starting to look a little taxed here. A lot of sticks on hips. Always concerning as a coach to see that. A lot of pucks start flying under you through the skates. The game almost seems impossible. So wide side pass here for Brendan Latimer of Alex. And Vogt will get a free puck off the half wall here. Good back check by Alex. Parker McCabe and Billy Vogt trying to work low. McCabe will go off in a change and Comstock will come out. So 2-on-2 here. We haven't won many battles here tonight. Comstock though, he works it all the way around. He looks for the stuff play. Not quite. McCabe throws it on. This will end up wide side for Comstock. Interesting play there. It looked like Comstock got hit from behind, or a headshot at least. Now here's where we got to be careful. 3 Sabres. And 2 Cardinals create a melee at the end of the period. So a little bit of a pushback by the Sabres, but still down 2-0 at the end of 2. We'll see if they can get a rest here, come back out, get back to a full squad, and reset. So 2-0 Alex. We'll be back after this intermission with fresh ice from Burnix Pepsi Arena. Thanks, everybody. All right, back for start of period 3. Sabres and Cardinals. Cardinals hold a 2-0 lead coming in. They'll start out on the penalty kill. End of the second period, a little bit of a skirmish that ended up with Alexandria's number 15, Nick Peterson, in the box for 2 minutes. So the Sabres are working it low with Comstock and Lucas Smith. Smith gets it off the half-wall for Comstock, shooting a sharp angle. Tommy Frankie steps in. It'll be an icing call. Frankie trying to utilize the leverage he gains with all the height to try and clear out a Cardinal, but they get a stick on it just in time to create the icing. So Smith takes a draw with Teddy McCabe on the recover. Got one Cardinal in pursuit. He shakes. So McCabe to Parker McCabe. Nolan Smith scoops it. Testa gets it back. Tries to slap it out front. Sabres are able to hold the zone. Just hops over Testa's stick. Would have been a great opportunity, being close. A little trouble here on the 2-on-2. The Sabres play that calmly. No call from the referee. Looked as if the stick got across the body of Nolan Smith. He gets hauled down, but again, no play. No penalty. Linesman takes one in the chop. Linesman takes one right in the chops. Ends up bouncing right back to Alex. And they skate in. Hit a quick shot on Sigurdsson, so he's awake for the third period. So the shots are identical to start, with the exception of a couple of 2 plays. It's really been a pretty even game. Comstock and Janu on the forecheck here. Frankie recovers, crosses over, builds up speed. Not sure at what point you call slashing or tripping, but anytime you impede a player with your stick, normally that's a penalty. Janu zings it wide. Teddy McCabe patiently grabs the puck, gets it in! Nice tip by Comstock. That had top right written all over it. He just couldn't keep it within the 4x6 cage. Billy Vogt snaps one off. Nice shot, Billy. So maybe a little bit of a confident start here for the Sabres in the third period. Got to get something going here. Got to hit the net. So on the short wall here, Gavin Hankemeyer is going to go for checking from behind. We'll see if this is a 2 and 10, and it looks like it. So the Sabres are already short a skater or two going into the game. They'll lose Hankemeyer for essentially the rest of the game. And they'll be down to 7 forwards, which for the Sabres may help them get some momentum, get some fluency. Short side shot by Alex early on. Just squeezes by Sigurdsson. Not sure if he just couldn't get his arm tight or not. just off the post a little bit he was, so didn't quite have all the angle covered like he typically does. And again, as long as he hit the net, you get a good chance of scoring. So 3-0. This game a little bit sideways for the Sabres. Just can't quite gain momentum or consistent zone time. Frankie wheels. He drives through. He's going to take it all the way wide here. Around the world. Gets to the front of the net. And it ends up on Testa's stick for a backside tap in. So an unbelievable response by the Sabres. Tommy Frankie, the culprit, single-handedly driving that puck through the neutral zone. Great puck possession. Slides it to the front of the net. Maybe a little bit fortunate, but either way, Testa had his stick on the ice and he knew where he was going with it. So just seconds after the last goal, the Sabres render. They put one on the board. And we got a 3-1 game. Comstock breaks in. Good stick by Alexandria to break up that play. Comstock flying right. Tried to slide it back to his left. Cardinal defender gets in the way. Just good solid hockey play there. Casey Hansen steps in to help out on the grind along the wall. Squirts by him here. Got to be careful with the no-look backhand passes through the neutral zone. Comstock recovers. Teddy drives. He gets it in. Janu on pursuit. So maybe a spark here for the Sabres, getting that first one out of the way. Carter Johnson turns the wheels. He's crossing over. Goes D to D back to his partner. Smith directs it in. See if Parker McCabe can block off the passing lane here. Gets a defenseman to check up. Good puck support there by Nolan Smith. So we got a 2-on-2 grind here. Someone's got to push off the wall. Ends up and out of play. Touching the netting, so we'll reset. Advantage Sabres here. Exchange defensive pairs, so Hansen and Frankie slide out. McCabe cross ice. Hansen stuffs it into the Alexandria defender. Got to release that shot quicker, son. Snaps another one. Frankie tries to burrow it in deep. Gets knocked off his stick. Back for Nolan Smith. Smith's got to get out of the corner, though. His defensemen are shooting pucks. Can't stand there and watch those guys. You got to get in front of that goaltender. Directly in front of the goaltender. Make the goaltender choose left or right. What angle do I want to see that puck? Janu get his hands up a little bit. Trying to ruffle the feathers of these birds. Cardinals dump it in on the dump and chase. Testa and Frankie in the corner low here. Want to be careful. Testa gets caught too far in the corner. He can't help out with his defensive zone responsibilities with the point. Nice save on the redirection by Quentin Sigurdsson. That hit something at the last second. Stuck that right pad out. Testa using his stick as a lasso there. Bounces off the boards. So a stoppage in play. Exactly what the Sabres needed. Only down a couple goals. They answer with their first right after Alex gets their third. Just seconds later. So I think we're going to start seeing a little bit more fluency with these forward lines now that we're down to 7 forwards. You're out there every other shift. You know your line mates. Sometimes you need a little bit of familiarity to start getting comfortable and making some plays. Comstock tries chipping. Good drive though. Carter Johnson draws the tripping call. So Joe Lansky for the Cardinals will head to the box for 2 minutes. 8:10 remaining, so we're just below the halfway point. This would be a good time for the Sabres to cash in. Make it a one-goal game, and I think that starts to change things from the perspective of the Alexandria Cardinals after having a comfortable lead for so long. So Frankie turns and wheels. High stick. Alexandria's Brennan Latimer knocks it down. Probably a smart play. Looks like the Sabres had good speed going through the neutral zone. Looked like they were going to get set up on the power play. So Smith to Frankie with another 45-footer. No net front presence. Just looked like Parker McCabe couldn't release off of his defenseman to get in front. Sometimes the timing of these plays just doesn't work out. So a hand pass will be outside of the zone. So Smith will draw. Big hit by Parker Comstock. He dumps his Cardinal. Puck still ends up behind him. Nolan Smith takes a lead. So the physicality picking up in the last 15-20 seconds. Everybody wants a piece of everybody. As long as everybody keeps their hands down, it should be okay. Comstock using his speed, gets in. Separates the puck and the man, but he lost his stick, so he couldn't do much with it. Brennan Breck drives it deep. Defenseman on the forecheck here, carrying it all the way in. Janu collects, fires it wide side. Not really to anybody, just trying to relieve the stress of the forecheck. Sabres need a change here, so they'll get it. Lucas Smith will head off. Vogt will have to recover here, playing the defenseman. And it just squeaks across the line just in time. So it's go time here for the Sabres. Each group's going to get about, you got about 5 shifts left, maybe 4 in the game. Testa swoops in. Big shot! What a snipe by Testa. Second goal of the game. He goes bar down. And that is some serious top cheddar. Unbelievable off the dot. He skates back to the middle line, wondering everyone's going wild about. He does it all the time. And the goal we needed, we just got. Testa with an absolute laser. And now it's 3-2. Still Alex, but all the momentum moving towards the Sabres. McCabe will reverse around for Carter Johnson to relieve the pressure. McCabe gets it out. Offsides Alex is. They have to tag up. Carter Johnson looks up, plays it short side. And a game of ping pong ensues. Alex dumps it off our back wall. We chip it back out. Alex dumps it off our back wall. So back to the center dot. For Comstock, Lucas Smith, Brandon Janu. Nice chip play. Comstock will be chasing here. No icing. I think the coaching staff will have some good teaching moments. Frankie clangs one off the bar from 60 feet. Back out to him again. Good foot movement by Frankie. This is what's making it very difficult for Alexandria. Hansen steps into a big one. He can't get it through. Puck goes back low for Comstock, and he's on the chase. So Alexandria, all of a sudden, the tentative team. And I got to think the Sabres coaching staff is going to try and get Frankie and Hansen a couple more shifts here. Hansen 1-on-5, just trying to get it deep. Teddy McCabe, he's got a partner here. He's got to use him here. Hopefully his teammates are communicating with him. And here goes Billy Vogt. Billy Vogt, nice little toe drag. Almost a Jason Zucker-esque move, Mohawks, and then tucks it back under. Excellent confidence with the puck. 4:46 to go. Puck squirts to Janu for, he tries to dump it in, but it ends up in on Sigurdsson. He's going to have to hold off. Too many Cardinals swarming the area. So the Sabres' very own Mighty Mouse, Elliot Testa, bags 2 goals so far tonight. I don't think he's done. And he's the one you got to bet on here to get this hat trick to tie it up. McCabe in a bit of trouble here. Finds his way out. Nice little breakout pass, and Billy Vogt gets in. He gets called. He'll draw the hooking call. Misses that top right corner just by inches. He knows it too. A little bit disappointed. Cut to the middle right at the right time. Yet everybody beat. Missed the net by just a little bit. High by a couple inches, so back on the power play we go. Testa, Frankie, Lukey Smith. A little bit of a help here. Alexandria loses their stick. Casey Hansen fires it on net, rebound into the corner. Good job by the Sabres here, sending 3 people. They got to come up with it. Backside to Frankie, he snaps one off. Trying to get the goaltender sliding over. Try and beat that pass or beat that shot to the net before the goaltender can close off the angle. Testa gets in and he draws another penalty. Sabres need to let him touch the puck. So now we'll have a 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. So incredible effort by the Sabres in front of the net. Going to the dirty areas. Playing from the corners to the front of the net. Testa just feet away from that hat trick. So timeout now for the Sabres coaching staff. 3:31 to go. Good idea. Need to calm the guys down, but also need to have some urgency in what they do. Because if they can score one early, only 1 penalty will come off the board. And they're still on the power play. So a lot can happen here, especially in this predicament. Late in the game, too many penalties on Alex. And it's time to cash in. Alexandria's coaching staff emphasizing a triangle configuration and to stay tight, clog up the slot area. And a reminder that they cannot ice the puck. They can to get the whistle, which some teams still choose to do and deal with the defensive zone face-off. So always interesting to see how the youth coaches take an approach to the strategy. But a lot of times, everyone thinks it comes down to the X's and O's. And this may be a case. So Vogt gets it to Testa. Testa on the backside. He gets it to Comstock. We'll get it on net. Great idea trying to swing that puck from dot to dot, get that goaltender to move. Hansen will recover. He'll play back for Comstock. Good job by the Sabres squeezing down here. Hansen looking to rip it. He fires it. Billy Vogt down in front of the net, so that's going to create some confusion. Hansen calms it down. Back to Frankie. Frankie's looking to rip it. Nice tip. Great job, Testa. Good nonverbal communication by these two. Frankie continues just a tee off back here. Doesn't look like the clock had started. So I'm uncertain here what happened on the whistle. So we have a major and a match penalty to Alexandria's number 10, Brennan Brecht. Didn't see it, what caused that penalty. But the referee very fervent on that. So now for the remaining 2:44. A little uncertainty here, but we do know that it's still 5-on-3, so that's the most important thing. Bolton Comstock. Frankie's going to walk with it for Hansen. Hansen clanks one off the crossbar. Nice snapshot there. So I love the choice here to pull the goaltender. It's a 6-on-3. Comstock recovers. Back to Frankie. Frankie deals. Hansen to Frankie. Frankie looking to wheel here. Got him on the backside. Parker Comstock just missed on the tip, and it ends up in the net. So it looks like the puck banks off an Alexandria player. Hard to see it there. Puck was behind the net here. And I believe that's actually Testa's goal. That'll be the hat trick for Elliot Testa. He looks like the last Sabres to to touch that puck. And the good news is they don't ask you how you get them. But that's the hat trick for Testa. We'll have to wait a few minutes as all the hats get cleared off the ice. Took a while, little delay on the throw, but it is confirmed. We don't have to go back to Toronto to get that one. So Alexandria still going to be down 2 skaters with 2:03 to go. Interesting predicament. Really got to tip your ball cap to the Sabres, who hung around all game, took advantage of the intermission. And really, when you talk to coaches at this level, what that intermission means to them, it all depends on how you're playing. So the Sabres were almost non-existent for the first 34 minutes of the game. Get a break, get a chance to recoup. They know what they're up against. And they came out at the start of the third period. They gave up an early goal, but they battled back right away to make it 3-1. Testa scored his first. The next goal comes a few minutes later. Testa with an absolute snipe to make it 3-2. And now he's using the Alexandria players to bank him in. So Janu on the backside gets an early win on the draw. Back to Frankie here. Frankie's going to drive. He's looking to shoot. And from my angle, it looked like that was off of Nolan Smith's stick, so they'll call it off of the Sabres. So 16 seconds left of 5-on-3. This play will be outside the zone. So Billy Vogt, Nolan Smith, Gavin Henkemeyer, Tommy Frankie, Teddy McCabe with a $1.46 look to finish this one off. They've tied it. And they've scrapped and clawed the whole way, all the way back. So good stick by McCabe. He needs some help here. So Smith will collect it. We'll go to 5-on-4 here now. Janu battles for it, comes up with it. Billy Volt's going to have to drag it in 1-on-2 here. He's going to come up with it. A little chip play here by Alexander. They're just trying to get out of trouble here. Frankie's going to get it all the way through. Cardinals chip it up and out. So this face-off will reset. It'll allow the Sabres to get another choice group out there. So Testa, the Geno man tonight. Billy Vogt takes the draw, trying to get back in. Hansen will play it deep, back around for Vogt, so they have time to control here. Testa scoops, back out for McCabe. McCabe trying going all the way across the dots. Alex will clear with 40 seconds to go. So now they got to go. Comstock wisely lays off. He'll look at his options here. Easy pass to Testa. Testa up to Billy. Vogt hangs on just long enough. Here's a nice little play off the wall. Billy Vogt, big time shot to goal! How he found the top right corner. Unbelievable little tic-tac-toe play. Great small area game play. 2-on-2 off the sidewall. And that puck was on a rope to the top right corner. So unbelievable game by the Sabres here with 16.7. It looks like they're going to close this out. Alexandria still shorthanded, not quite understanding what a 5-minute penalty is. Not sure why they get 5 skaters, but either way, we got 4 goals. Oh, they took their goalie out. So 10 seconds to go here. Good clear by Lucas Smith. And this is where he just mucked the puck up here. Great play tonight by the Sabres. Really was a boring game for them so far. They could not quite figure it out. Alexandria Cardinals cashed in on a couple opportunities. A couple of 2-on-1s. It just seemed like the Sabres were just going to go home. But great play tonight on the back end. Sabres defensemen Casey Hansen, Tommy Franke, Teddy McCabe, and Carter Johnson really got it going. Testa gets on the score sheet 3 times. He scores a natural hat trick to tie the game. And in the game's waning seconds, Billy Volt gets a nice little pass from Testa. Shocker there. And he buries it. So a very motivating game. This will be something to build off of for both the defenseman and the forward for the Sabres. Alexandria a little shell-shocked here. A few penalties got called tonight that they were unfamiliar with on how they play out. So congratulations to the Sabres. Really showing some resilience tonight. Congratulations, guys. This will be definitely one you'll want to see on Bitstream Productions. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Appreciate all your viewership and your support. Take care.